What's up, mofos? JJ back here with a free play for Thursday, May 9th. Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Atlanta Braves. Seeing the line right now, Braves minus 120. The total is 8. Luke Weaver pitching for the D-backs. Mike Soroka for the Braves. So I pushed the under 9 Yankees play from the other night, but I know that many of you did get 9.5. It was 9.5 all day on Tuesday, so you would have cashed, which would have been nice. That game was an under all the way, with 3 runs total entering the 8th inning. For the channel, though, it does go as a push, so we are still 22-10. Really felt we got a padded number there. But look, six runs in those final 2 innings after the rain delay forced a push. We were on the right side, though, and realized that, these things do happen. Don't overanalyze or overthink the results. It'll only lead you into making, poor tilting decisions moving forward. So real quick, earlier in the week on Monday morning, I get woken up by my wife at 7:15 as she frantically runs up the stairs. Her ass is up at 5 a.m. for the gym because she's just out of control. She's either going to the gym or blowing guys for money that early. Either way, good for her. She runs into the bedroom and goes, "You're not up yet?" Like, bitch, the fuck? I never wake up a second earlier than 7:30. I ain't a goddamn rooster. She goes, "Oh, well, just so you know, I'm about to take a shit up here." Mind you, this bathroom is 10 feet from our bed, but we do have a second bathroom downstairs. So I asked, "Why didn't you just use the bathroom downstairs?" She goes, "Oh, well, that one's clogged right now." Who the fuck clogged that bathroom? Casper? So let's take a step back and realize that this chick has already blown up one bathroom and has her eyes set on blowing up another. It's 7:15 in the morning, folks. So she goes in the bathroom, closes the door, and asks me to shut my ears, as if that's an option. Next thing I hear is, she goes, "Oh no, did you hear that? Yo, the deaf kid up the street fucking heard that." She then goes, "Oh, well, don't walk past the bathroom right now." Like, as if the smell has some type of radiation kick to it. Meanwhile, it's my only way down the stairs. My only way down the stairs is to walk past the hallway with where that bathroom is. And let me tell you something, folks. I don't know what hell's like, but that hallway outside the bathroom has to be pretty damn close. I get downstairs, unclog the toilet down there, which I wouldn't even have asked my worst enemy to do. Other than that, just a normal day in the casa. Okay, on to the game here. The play I'm on here will be under 8 runs for the game. Now, right now I'm seeing a bit of extra vig in favor of the over, so maybe wait on this because you may be able to get 8.5 here. Now, I know many of you soften up when you hear that under is the play again, but I'm quite the opposite. When I see an under I like, you'd think I downed an entire bottle of Cialis with how hard I get. I'll tell you though, regardless of how hard I get, if I run into a brick wall, I will be breaking my nose. Here's why under is the play here. For one thing, you got 2 good arms going against one another that just aren't being respected enough. Luke Weaver rocks a 3.29 ERA with a robust whip of 1.12. Weaver's FIP is even lower at 2.98, and he's striking out over 10 per 9. Mike Soroka's ERA is 1.14 with an even more robust whip of 1.01. His FIP's at 2.25, which is higher, obviously, but this is still really good. He also has a K per 9 of over 10 as well. On the weather side of things, it will be warm in Arizona with a slight wind blowing out, but keep in mind this field does now use a humidor. In 2019 thus far, it has been the 6th best pitcher's park based on a collection of stats. Now, let's talk on the bat side of things. For Arizona, outside of the Coors Field games, which they had recently, which that can be like a video game at times, this team has been relatively cold plating runs. They just had a series with the Rays where they didn't score more than 3 runs in any game. They also had 2 games prior to Colorado where they played the Yanks, no more than 3 runs in those 2 games. This team's bats have struggled recently from the onset, and their season numbers are heavily padded by their success against lefties thus far. They're the best hitting team in baseball versus left-handed pitching, but they will be seeing a righty in Soroka tomorrow night. Now, they also just had an extra inning game in Tampa, which was followed by a long flight from east to west. Wouldn't always assume this would be an issue, but certainly cannot go unnoticed. For Atlanta, this is another team struggling with the sticks. A bit recently, plating more than 3 runs only 3 times in their last 9 games, 2 of which were against the Marlins, who started scrubs against them. They play the Dodgers again tonight against Kershaw, so it's assumed those bats will continue to struggle. Speaking of the game tonight with the Dodgers, this game's going to end around 1 o'clock Eastern. From that point, they're going to have to take a flight to Arizona. This is an East Coast team whose time schedule is getting all messed up. Now, granted, this is a late evening game played tomorrow night, so they will have time to rest up. But again, things like this just can't be brushed to the side as this team is running off of a different time schedule than they're accustomed to. We are dealing, of course, with a human element here. Also, the Braves are another team whose season numbers are padded by their season overall batting numbers are padded by their success versus lefties. They are third in the league versus left-handed pitching. But again, we'll be seeing a right-hander in Weaver here. Atlanta is sixth worst in OPS over the last 7 days, while Arizona is 11th best. Again, those numbers are padded by a few days in Colorado, a field in which my little sister can put a ball in the seats at. Now, as for once this game hits the pen, Atlanta's been really good recently, aside from a hiccup last night in a game that was really out of reach in the 8th inning. After a rough start to the year, their bullpen has been much improved. The Diamondbacks bullpen has been below average, to say the least. But again, the Braves are struggling overall at the dish. If we can get 6 innings out of Weaver here, and the game, is close enough where they got to bring in the good bullpen guys that they have, the limited ones that they have. I really like them to at least be able to keep those bats quiet. Now, to recap, we have 2 pitchers going at it who have been stellar thus far to start the year, going against 2 teams who have been relatively cold with their bats outside of Arizona going to Colorado. Both these teams will be experiencing a bit of jet lag, and Atlanta's time schedule is certainly off, with Arizona having to go from east to west overnight, or at least late afternoon to late evening. After an extra innings game that was played today. I like these pitchers to throw well enough to keep this game within reach. And again, wait to see if you can get 8.5. I could see this touching 8.5, but there is no way, in my opinion, this goes to 9. So wait to see if you can get under 8.5. But if not, the play will be under 8 runs. Arizona versus Atlanta, Luke Weaver versus Mike Soroka. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, as always, thumbs up. If you did not enjoy the video, I hope you shit yourself. Please comment below. As you know, I love interacting back and forth with you guys. Make sure you turn on notifications so you can be alerted at the next time I post a video, which will in fact be tomorrow night. Good luck, everyone, and thanks again for watching.